Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, you know what I have for you tonight? I have the dumbing of the numbing. You know what? It might be the dumbing, but I'm going to say it's the numbing of America. The numbing of America. Now, Georgian, what do you mean by the numbing of America? Do you not feel that, you know, you ever notice how people don't react anymore? There's no reaction. Yeah, that's right. There's no reaction. That's what I see. And I gave you an example the other day, but then I had to come back and revisit that. Do you remember I was in a robbery in progress, and I casually told you about it, and people looked at it and they didn't see any, there was no gunshots, and so we all had to get gas, and so we got gas because gas is high, and we had to get gas right then, right in that spot. And so it's a numbing. And so I there's another war threat, and it's not been one reaction. Nobody's called me and said, oh, "We about you know a war threat, a serious war threat with Cuba." Back in the day, that was just never happened. We were all news would stop. We'll be on the phone talking about it because that's something we didn't want to happen. Trying to figure out what child was gonna go to war, and it's like, oh, okay, it's just another war. I mean, we had war on top of war. You talking about in the Bible? Where's that verse on rumors of war? We got rumors every other day. No reaction. There's a numbing. There's a numbing. There's another political scandal. Oh well. Next, I think I'll have me go to Starbucks and get whatever that is. Another layoff. Another storm. Another betrayal. Another AI breakthrough. I got a whole list of AI breakthroughs that came on my phone today. What? People don't react anymore. My question I wrote today is, have you noticed that people are not reacting anymore? People are just scrolling. Just like I'm doing this is what people are doing. Just scroll. Next. Oh, we're gonna have a war. Oh, let me see what they're doing on TikTok. Oh, they have a new disease that they have found on the ship. The Hannah Cross. It has Hannah in the name of it. And I'm thinking, so nobody's even said anything? No, nothing. That's over there. Two of them people came to Georgia. It seemed like they all got it, and they all dispersed throughout the world. That seems suspicious to me. But they were all traveling places throughout the world, but they all got the disease, and then not all everybody, but now they dispersed throughout the world. So it's human to human. That's how you get it. Duh. So they're in the Kroger, they're in the Publix, and then what? Just scroll to the next thing. We used to feel things. People don't feel anything anymore. There's no feeling. I asked a friend of mine what he was going to do in his life. He said, I'm just going to have a great time. I was like, okay. I guess that was a good answer. I'm just going to have a good time, I think. Oh, no, I'm just going to enjoy life. I'm just going to enjoy life. I think that was a good answer, but it just made me pause for a minute. Like, that's it? I don't know. We used to argue at dinner table. Like we can have opinions. People don't care about it. So you don't like something? Okay, I'm going on to the next thing. Pass the fudge, please. Pass the ice cream. Pass the something. We trusted our neighbors, not anymore. We believe tomorrow will somehow be better. Tomorrow is like, oh God, what they gonna do tomorrow? What they do today? I called somebody yesterday and said, what did he do today? I was too busy yesterday. So I couldn't hear whatever breaking news. And it's breaking news. And last night it was the whole weather thing. Oh my God. The weather thing just set us back. I'm sorry for the people who lost their homes and the what, we're saying that God is trying to tell us something with that weather. Then somebody said, it's fake weather. Fake? How you fake the weather? Anyway, it's bad news, fake news, confusion, inflation, fear of losing jobs. What jobs? Are they still jobs? Are people hired? These kids, my family is going to a graduation. And I think she has a job because she's in a field where they have jobs. You got to find a field where you have a job. Yeah, it's got to be technology or medical, because the medical, that's it. Teaching, education, or entrepreneurship. So maybe it's all right. Maybe I take that back. Maybe you do have an opportunity. If fear of losing jobs, you can make your own job. And then there's social media comparison. Mm, 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 mm. I'm on every platform because I'm a brand. And I like for my brand to be a slice of life, the show, and the academic part. But I am a brand. Brand sale. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm on my way. AI replacing human connection, if you allow it. I think the AI tools are used to make things faster. Like I'm going to build, I took a class on being an AI. I build agents for you. So if you need an agent to do something for you, that phone thing is fascinating. I don't want to build that one, but I like it. I like it. And I know I could build it, but I don't want to do that. I got another one that I have that I tried it for myself. It was it was so good. I think I'm gonna look more into building AI, but you got to not let it take over the human part. Your human part needs to stay in there. The AI is only to be used to help you do more, like the washing machine, the dishwasher, the microwave. All those were designed so that you would have more leisure time or more time to create more things. And that's my position for AI. Human beings were never designed to absorb as much fear that we are now getting in every 24 hours. It's a fear factor that's crawling across America. And it's designed, I think, to numb you. You see, this was the Nazis did, I think. Go look it up. But you become numb to the news that when the truth comes, you don't recognize it and you don't take care of yourself and you don't react and you're not prepared because you're numbed down. Now that's what was done when the Nazis were in control. And we have that same attitude. And I'm hoping that you will listen to the show, pass it around, tell other people, do not get numb to it. Don't keep strolling. When you hear something, stop anyway. You may say, well, Georgianne, I've heard that 5 times. Well, hear it 6 times. I've heard that 8 times. Well, hear it 9 times. Because the 9th time may be the real time, and you won't know what has happened to you or your family or your job or your home. You won't know because you didn't want to hear it anymore. I have friends who do not listen to the news, period. Nothing. They don't know anything that's going on in the world. And I trust that they have missed out if something's serious, but I say connect and disconnect if that's possible. I get caught up sometimes, but I will disconnect and then I'll reconnect because I know how the Nazis did it from history. And it appears that that's what's being done here. We're numbing down. We're scrolling. We're ignoring. We're nonchalant. People say, I'm going to in the woods. I'm going to look at the birds. And the bombs be coming. You're like, whoa, what is that coming? And it's over. Because you weren't prepared. All kind of bombs. Not necessarily destructive, but also destructive. But also the bomb of your future, the bombs associated with inflation, the bomb associated with healthcare. You know, I mean it that way. Um, so there's an illusion machine. The world now runs on distraction. Mhm. The world runs on distraction because everybody is selling something. They're selling something. And we've been sold fear and outrage, perfection, luxury, anger, and real life is quietly slipping away. And that's what I don't want to happen. I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of followers. I never see where I have a lot of views. But when they, when you go back and listen to Georgianne, you're going to wish you had listened to me. Or somebody had taken just a minute to say, you know what, let's promote this. We should promote Georgianne, but you don't want to promote this because this is going to keep people on point. I want you to stay on point. And there's a prevailing movement to keep you on point, to keep you disillusioned and in a panic mode. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. And in the meantime, real life is going on all around you, and you're missing the real life that's going on. Your families are not talking. People are not sitting together talking. Friends are disappearing. We had classmates funeral today, and I'm going to a funeral tomorrow. Introversion becoming an emotional retreat. Distress everywhere. AI voices replacing human warmth. Our algorithms shaping emotions. Some people no longer know if their thoughts are theirs or something fed to them all day. I'm going to say that again because I've talked about that. People do not know if their thoughts are theirs or something fed to them all day. That is serious as serious can be. I had a person come over here to do some work. Nonchalantly, he said, just like it's like you know how somebody just pass you and whisper something, and you go, "What?" Not he whisper. He food carries something that is encapsulated in your brain that something else reads and feeds off of. I know it sounds crazy. I'm going to ask you one question. Have you ever thought of something, not said it, thought of it, and it showed up on your phone? I'm going to ask you again. Have you ever thought of something and it showed up on your phone? Have you ever been talking to your cousin and you go back to your phone and it's there? Mm-hmm. There's something to be said about all of it. It sounds like, ooh, I don't know. But there's also spiritual exhaustion. It's bigger than politics. People are tired. Guess what? You're tired. Guess what? I'm tired. Guess what? We're tired. We're tired in our souls. I talked about it before. We're waiting to exhale. We're tired in our soul. Just, because first it was self, outer, and then was peripheral and outer. But this stuff has penetrated past all kind of surfaces into the souls of America. Whew. And everybody, I think now, is tired of pretending. And they're tired of surviving. That's what I think. I think we are. And we're tired of uncertainty. And we definitely are tired of fake unhappiness or fake happiness online. All that, some of that online stuff. They got what I don't have. They got watch hours. I need to do some kind of fake something to get watch hours. They got watch hours, they got viewers, and they're getting a check. How you get a check? I got, I need to do some what? I need some fake happiness. Do some crazy stuff and have y'all, ooh, look at Georgianne. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you call them some stupid stuff. Y'all go look at Georgianne, go look at Georgianne. Maybe I do that and get my watch hours. Then I can come back to this Georgianne. I'm telling you, people are tired of fighting systems. I know we checked out on that a long time ago. People have disconnected. And some have been disconnected since the pandemic. Baby, they're working on another something. They keep telling you that another breakout is coming. You don't believe them. They told you them people out on that ship. They said they way out there on the ship. They're going to be in Cape Verde soon. And they're going to test them before they get off the boat. And then they are going to be all right. And you're going to go along with that. But way back in the back, it said 2 people got off and went to this country. 2 people that got sick went to this country. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Come on, Noah. I don't know. I think there's an emotional shutdown going on in America. But numb is not dead. That feeling inside of you, that discomfort, that quiet saying something is wrong, that's your spirit. Your spirit is talking just like Max. I had to put all this together. Whatever's going on in America about AI, it cannot replace the human soul. And I'm an AI person, but I know you cannot replace the human soul. I'm going to put that out there. And stillness is different from, be still and know I'm God. I believe in that. When I get something, I opened something that said, be still and know that I'm God. I said, okay, you don't have to remind me anymore. Be still and know that I am God, because stillness is different from surrender. Stillness is still paying attention. You cannot check out. Stop checking out and pass on my videos. Share these videos. Keep people abreast. Wake people up. Motivate people. Don't check out. This is what they did before. They got you where you just, I don't care. Even, I can believe he said this and got off the air. Joshua Giles, I like him. He sells books well. He does well. And then the last thing he said on his last time he was on the air, he said, I don't care. Push the button. And I guess what he was saying was he didn't care about what people thought about him. But that I don't care attitude is, I don't know. There's danger on human beings giving up on humanity. Don't give up on humanity yet. Let's not give up. Don't give up yet. Don't throw in the towel. Peace is different from numbness. It's a peace that should come. Peace beyond all understanding, that kind of peace. That's a different kind of peace. But the numbness, you don't want that numbness. So what we're going to do, you're going to protect your mind. You're going to turn off the constant noise. Everything does not deserve your emotional energy. And that's true. Everything doesn't deserve your emotional energy. Your emotional energy. You turn it on, you say, okay. You lock it, and then you go back to something else. You learn, you get to human connection. Find something, sit on the porch, talk to people, laugh. Human beings heal in a community. Isolation, we don't. You need a hug every day, a touch, a human touch. That's why a number of people during the COVID didn't get that human touch. Something happened with them. Later, mental health is real. You got to have that. And listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice is talking to you. And I talked to you already about reclaiming small joys. I talked to you about that. You know, like the music and gardens. I made a list here. Old recipes and church. And one of the things it says, I have a noisy house today, you all. I got the dog, I got the doorbell, I got the doors hanging. Come on, Ella. Hey, hey, hey. Come on back over here. Everybody knows you're here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey. Let everybody see you. Come right here. Come right here. Look. Look over there. Look over there. Oh, you don't want to look? Okay. All right. Come on, look. Look right here. Look right here. Hey, come. Oh, you hear her, don't you? Okay, she won't. She is between my legs. Can you believe this? She wants to be up here so badly.
Come here. Come here.
I don't want to knock down my mirror, my this. Okay, well, let's let her alone. Let me finish my last part then. Let her stay there. She's happy. She's gone somewhere.
Oh, there you go. Come here. Come here. Come on. What's this? Am I good boy?
This way, she'll follow you. Walk this way. This
way,
she'll follow you.
Okay. I love our dog. She just said, I want to be up there. I just want to come here. She just want to be right here with me. You all know that. So anyway, okay, that was fun. You see how that lighten up? That's what I'm talking about. You got to have some kind of joy. You got to have some kind of something. I didn't mind it at all because I felt my own self just about to be bogged down and just kind of reach down and grab you up. So that's why I like the dog coming in, you know. Protect your peace. Maybe America is not just angry. I think it's emotionally overwhelmed. And I think America is angry though. They are angry and they're emotionally overwhelmed. We are angry because we are Americans and we are emotionally overwhelmed. But a slice of life would not allow that. A slice of life will let the dog come in. Okay? A slice of life will have some laughter. A slice of life will go get a slice of cake from Sammy Cheesecake. You haven't heard me talk about Sammy Cheesecake because I couldn't get in my clothes. That's why you haven't heard me talk about it. And not bad anymore. And let's be more intentional on being human. And refuse to lose your soul to AI and any of it. AI is a tool. Stop allowing them to make you think that AI is a master. It is a Google search. It is Google. It is when you go in and look up something. It is the Encyclopedia Britannica on steroids. That's all it is. And don't let it get any more than that. And once you keep that in your head, you will use it for everything that you need so that you can get going. You know, we're not numbing. We're refusing to lose our soul to these people. We are not going to lose our soul to these people. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, them, no, that. We're not doing that. No. We're going to be who we are. You're talking about going to Cuba. And Cuba says it's going to be a bloodbath. And we know the old Cuba. We're about to get blown up again. No. No. Let me tell you something. You all do not believe me when I say this because you said you don't have evidence. I do have evidence. Prayer changes things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Prayer can change the direction of a storm. Prayer can change things. I'm telling you, you could tell the mountain to move and it will move. We collectively who believe need to pray and pray without cease. And then get up and believe that it's going to happen, and it will if we do this together. We're in this together. We are not going. Pay attention. Let me tell you something else. The music, the Nazis changed the volume of the hertz so that it was at a level that would drive you crazy. so that your decimals are higher for television and for streaming and for everything. And the decimals have been turned up. Okay? So I have lowered everything and or put everything on. I read captions. I read the captions. It's too loud. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and pray. Because I love you. I do. And you can't do anything about it.